Hey everybody, thanks for stopping past my channel. Before your next trip to Walmart and Target, I want you to think about whether or not, if you were shopping and seen an item that you wanted to pick up and buy, if it did not have a price tag, would you A, go ahead and put it in the cart and just figure it out when you get into the checkout line, or B, decide I'm just not going to take the chance and just leave it right on the shelf? This is something you need to think about before you go out, because it's being said when you go into these stores, they are intentionally removing these price tags. So I just wanted to quickly share some things that I've found about Target and Walmart.
Here at Walmart, and I'm noticing that there's no price tags on any of the clothes. So I asked the worker for the price of an item, and she told me that Walmart will no longer have price tags on their clothes, that you have to download their app in order to know the price of the clothing. What in the world are we coming to, y'all?
Now, Walmart did say that the change is meant to give them more flexibility and simplify changing prices. But what's not clear is that whether this is done primarily to hide price increases, and it's still somewhat speculative. Many workers believe that removing tags makes it easier to adjust prices without customers even noticing. And Target hasn't clearly confirmed the practice in the same way as Walmart. There are reports from employees and shoppers, but less detailed official confirmation. And it's unclear whether this is happening in all locations or just certain regions, and for all products or only certain categories, like apparel, private label items are the ones that's most frequently mentioned. Now, of course, they're going to mention possible, situations like the motivation of tariffs, rise in cost of goods, and many reports suggest that it's linked to increase in import or production costs. So retailers might want flexibility to adjust prices. Efficiency. Changing price tags manually is labor intensive. However, showing prices on shelves or pegs or switching to customers to stickers can reduce labor and speed up. So Walmart is going to be rolling out what's called digital shelf labels in many stores. This will let them update prices more quickly. Walmart has already confirmed that it's replacing the paper tags with digital shelf labels across thousands of stores. So here's what's happening. In June 2024, Walmart announced it would replace paper shelf labels with digital price screens in about 2,300 stores by 2026. So that covers roughly half of its U.S. footprint. This is how it's going to work. The DSLs are small electric displays. If you can, kind of like LCD tags that show the price on the shelf. Instead of employees manually changing paper tags, Walmart can update prices instantly through a central system. Now, this is the benefits for Walmart: speed, labor savings, and flexibility. With the speed, pricing updates that used to take 2 days with paper tags can now be done in minutes. Employees no longer have to walk aisles replacing tags, and allows for dynamic pricing, like adjusting prices if competitors drop theirs or during sales events. But I wonder how the customers feel about that, And they can say that prices will still be displayed, and this is legally required. But some shoppers have worried about stealth price changes, which means like prices changing more often or at inconvenient times. and others are concerned about less transparency when combined with removing clothing tags, since shelf labels are only visible source of the price. Now, as far as Target, they haven't announced any aggressive DSL rollout as Walmart yet, but they will be experimenting with similar technology. So, you guys, tell me, have you guys ever seen this going on at your Walmart? Has it been frustrating for you? And do you think that it's going to be easier for the shoppers to have like these digital price tags? Leave your comments and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.